on our paper. So we're going to take this strand, okay, following it down, and then we're going to curve it out. And if you're worried about your angle, line up your pencil to the hair and then bring it over, so you know for a fact that you are on the right angle, okay? Notice that the next time you turn, we're going to be down here, okay? So, pulling that strand out again, and then we're going to angle it towards her neck. No, I don't want to. Thank you. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. What do you think? I think it does. If you don't think it does.
I thought we were doing the outside one.
No, we're right here.
I can't see.
Wait, are we still using soft or hard for her hair?
I would stick with the soft pencil.
I don't know which one I'm using. I'm just using the pencil.
The next piece we're going to work on is right in here. Okay? And is that one a sharp line?
No, it's like
Right here, it curves, right? Okay. We're going to do the same thing. So we will take our pencil, and it starts right up here, close to her ear. Yes, we do not have the ear in, but it does start right up here in this area. You might come forward. Come to like right here. Can you see fine? Okay. Okay. So right over here, halfway point of this line actually. We're bringing a line down, and we want it to curve inward. Notice I'm readjusting my lines. That's fine. I actually recommend that you do that. And then when we work more forward towards the hair, because right now we're just going to like block everything out. When we get more towards all of the different strands and things, that's where we'll go ahead and do individual strokes. Now, one thing I want to show you that I need to adjust is right here. I think the angle is correct, but I think I need to bring it in closer, because if I look at her neck right here and I look over here, I clearly have too much space, right? So I'm going to take my eraser and I'm just going to adjust that really quick. And then that in return is going to make me need to adjust right here as well, because if you notice, it's not that far away from her face. So I'm just going to bring this curl that I had before down and under. And then readjust this guy so it matches really nicely. And then I'm going to erase this far side. If you like where yours is, you don't have to adjust it. But I am a perfectionist, and I want it to look very similar to the actual picture. So I am going to adjust. And that's fine. If you feel like you put it in the right spot the first time, keep it there. But I'm just showing you right now that it is okay to continually readjust your drawing if you feel it is necessary. No one is telling you you can't continue to fix things. aside from yourself, obviously. Okay, let's go ahead and pop in the ear really quick. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit more so you can see it a little better. Whoop. Like that? Okay.
You can barely see it.
You know what? I'm going to wait a little bit because I feel like we're not quite all on the same page. Are you guys all ready for the ear, or you need a little bit more time on the hair?
I'm just doing defining details on my hair right now.
Okay. So we'll wait for Oliva and then we'll move on. So on the side of her face, we really want to focus in on just this little shape that we're going to see right here. So on the side of her head, moving some more hair in, let's look and see where the nose should go. If I take the nose and I pull a line over, it should hit the lip. Yes?
I was told to bring this to you. A chamois.
Okay. What is it?
That's an eraser.
Okay, I'll take it.
She said bring it to the art room.
Okay then.
Mr. West.
He doesn't have one.
Does he not have a room?
He doesn't have a room.
Doesn't he use it?
He uses that cart and he moves
Is there
around.
a closet?
Great. Thank you. Okay. So on the top of the lip, I'm going to bring out my line. Okay. My ear should start right in this area, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and just start with a loop. Okay. That comes up. And then right in here, if you look and we bring this line over from the top of her nose, this is where you're going to see that little indent of the ear. Notice, am I putting a whole lot of other information in?
No, because her hair's covering.
Exactly. So we're going to do most of that with what?
Shading.
Shading. Okay? And I'm actually going to have you guys start that right now. So right underneath here, what value do you see that I'm pointing at? 9. Okay? So over here, we need to make sure that we repeat that. So over in this space, we're going to start with a 9 with a shape that looks very similar to that.
This is softer.
Wait, what?
I'm using a soft.
Whisker.
I think it's a medium, but
I can't see that. It's not even-
yours is a lot darker than mine, like your guys' references. So realistically, a lot of this is going to be very, very dark. But on mine, I just see a little bit more depth in my picture. So I'm going to add that depth, but if you're like, I don't know if I can do all of that, you can go ahead and just cover that space in with a 9 to an 8. But I am going to show you different depths to add to the ear section so that it doesn't feel flat.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. So right in here, you're aiming for probably about a 6, maybe a 7. On this sideline, about the same. Right at the curve of the ear, we're going to start there and pull value back up. And then I'll show you what we'll do to blend everything. But make sure that you get the ear itself to about a 4.
These are shading terms, right?
Yes. Remember when we did the numbers, or we talked about the numbers 1 through 9?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about right now. Do you need those headphones again? Okay. Why do I feel like that's crazy blurry? Is that blurry? I feel like that's better. Okay. Oh, do all of you have a blending stump?
No.
Come grab one. I forgot to tell you that.
I
Sorry.
hated blending stumps.
Well, I know that you guys will feel better using them, so I'm going to have you guys use them for this assignment.
Every time I
Because I did not let you use them last time, and I'm going to let you use them this time. Just so you learn the difference between the two.
Where's the thing that makes it so you clean blending stuff?
It's sandpaper and it's right there. Make sure you do it over a trash can!
Oh yeah.
That lost my mind. What? It is an A week. Nope, it's a B week. I lied to you. I'm not going to be here Friday, by the way. For art history. Huh?
Why aren't you gonna be here?
I'm going to my nephew's wedding.
What?
Who's he marrying? Who's he marrying?
Who is he marrying? I can't remember her name, but I have met her.
Who?
You can't remember.
I've only met her once. Like they have not been dating for very long.
Then why is he marrying her?
Because he feels like it's time.
Still haven't met my niece.
Okay, in this little shape here, we're gonna start with blending the darkest section. So we're going over it just really quick with our blending stump. Then, right underneath there with a circle motion if you are not watching, I'm simply coming in and working around everything to make sure that it blends nicely. Be careful not to just sit here and go over it like this, because if you just cover that whole area, you're going to flatten everything out. You want to blend each section of value individually before bringing it all together. And I'm even going to come in a little bit more right in through here, darken some sections up. Do not want to lose the integrity of the ear. Okay, and then right in the front, I think I'm a little too dark, so I'm going to go back over there with my kneaded eraser and just pull some of that value back out. If you are starting to see a large amount of smudging on the face of the person that we are drawing, okay, grab a scrap piece of paper and stick it right next to the face so that when you're working, you're not smudging against it. And I'm probably going to go grab one in a few minutes. Okay, how many of you have finished the ear? Yes.
Same with me.
I'm not an ear doctor.
If you want
Nobody laughs at my jokes except for Kaplan, and it makes me sad, but thank you, Kaplan.
Hey, I can go about your joke.
I'm sorry.
Go a little bit more right here, because it's not white right there, right? You see that how that made it just a little bit different? Okay. It's like black, there's nothing in there.
I
Fix
hate
it,
that.
go in there with your eraser.
Go in there with your eraser. Go in there. Your exhaustion now.
Okay. Just pick up what they are then, do your best to like work with that side of the face. Everything will be on YouTube. That looks good. By the way, yes. Tiny, but it's working.
I did mine. I'm not
I
gonna
like the ear
I
tiny.
did
Can I leave the
Take
ear
your
tiny?
eraser and just lighten up right around
The ear?
here. Okay, that's perfect.
Where's the ear?
Oh, it's shading around the ear. Okay.
Is it too dark?
Is that what this black stuff is? The shading?
Yes.
No, like, I thought it was the ear.
Is my ear a
Oh,
little bit too dark?
the ear's really tiny.
I can't. Yes, it is a little dark. Okay, so before we wrap this up and move on to the hair, let's go ahead right in here and just do the finishing touch, which is that little black triangle right underneath her ear that then pulls down her face and starts to move into that curve. This is where things start to get juicy. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea how much fun I have with this stuff. I need to move her neck out.
Can you make blending stuff stumps too?
Can I?
Like, do you?
No, I do not make them. That's way too much work.
Don't you just like wrap paper?
Exactly.
You just like rock paper.
That's pretty much what it is.
You have to do it at a point though. Like you can't just wrap a paper up.
You can wrap and then shave it.
Oh, that would take forever. I don't have patience for that.
Do you have the patience to make charcoal? Right.
Yeah, because I literally just stick it in a fire and then walk away and come back 2 hours later.
Oh yeah, because you can't really burn it. 'Cause that's what you're trying to.
Because it's supposed to be, yeah.
Like that's literally all you do is you stick it in the fire and then you just chill.
You gotta keep.
No, I don't want to do that. Here or here? Just over here? Wait, over here?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
That's so
Okay.
much better.
You guys need to tell me because I only see what's on my screen. I don't see what's...
Well, I think they would more often if you stopped saying, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Guys, it's sarcasm.
I know, but still.
You never let me have any fun.
You realize that that was sarcasm.
You did.
No, I feel like there's a little bit of a seriousness in there, though. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Till the one.
Man, her teeth are like, bam! They're white.
They're like, bam.
You gotta drink it before school.
I was going to.
Oh, how did they got white?
I mean, you gotta drink it
Oh,
like
white.
drink it in like 5th grade. 'Cause then
White
the energy
extras.
gets you.
They're white.
Are we ready to move on?
Not as white as
I don't really
hers.
notice anything.
Guys, I need you to reply. Are we ready to move on?
Yes.
Oh, okay, finally.
Oh.
So we're gonna move over to the other side of her face, and we're gonna put in all these little curls.
Oh, great.
Now, again, if you look closely, we're in a zigzag pattern. Okay? Zigzag pattern. The only thing that makes it different from literally a lightning bolt is the curves on the edges. Okay? So, we're down here, right? Yes? Let's make sure that curl is right where we need it to be. Okay. So, I need to move this down just a little bit more. Before then, curving it around. And let's put a line. Let's see, where is this curl going to stop? So if I bring this line up, okay, it's going to be like right here. And we don't get to see where this curl goes. So if you just want to like make something up, you're welcome to do so. We'll finish it up with bringing a line on the back side.
Grow up.
Come in.
Wow.
Do you have a belt on, sir? Thank you.
So much better.
Yes.
I didn't do this by direction, so.
I don't know what you're saying. What? What? Say that again.
I didn't do this part correctly, so do I need to erase
I would to readjust, because you're probably gonna need to readjust.
it? Yes.
I think I'm gonna pull this line slightly further down. Go back in and erase these lines, because I don't like where they sit. It is time to unfold the paper. So I see exactly where her hair is.
I folded it so I could see what her face. Me too.
I forgot you were in this class.
You've
It's
been
fine.
so quiet.
You're quiet today. You feeling alright?
Who?
Alice?
She's focused, y'all.
She's usually focused anyway, but
She's also tired.
that.
Curls.
I took too much.
I'm just following my lines. If I chitter chatter this entire time, you guys will get sick of me.
I took too much Tylenol PM 2 nights ago, so I'm just sleeping.
Again, if you feel like you can't quite understand what the curl is doing, come over here and trace it a few times.
Well, we can't see it on ours. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
You can't see it at all on yours?
It's really
No
just a
curl.
void
Yeah.
on it.
Okay, that's my bad.
It's like just shading.
I should have gotten a better copy.
It's a flat knot.
I apologize. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So sorry.
Everybody is so mean to me.
I'm sorry, Miss Carter.
I feel you, Miss
That,
Carter.
like, that was like.
Yeah, that's called
Literally
stress,
dogs.
child. Good heavens.
Dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here because I have a feeling y'all are not doing it.
Yes, please.
I'm doing it.
We're
Can you
trying.
scoot over a little bit, please?
This way.
Yes. that
No,
way.
I'm sitting over here to look.
How about I just?
You'll
Ma'am,
get
can
in
you
my
just leave
way.
your desk, please?
I don't even know. I winged it.
Rude. That was so freaking rude.
It's not against you.
Okay, is that a little better? So all these little wispies that we see over here, how do you think we're gonna put those in?
Very light brush strokes.
Right, we're just gonna start putting lines in our paper. So down here, this one's really simple. It's just,
Do we use the soft or the hard?
you could use the hard at this point if you want to. I almost never use the hard because I just think it's really tough and it's hard to come back from. But if you want to try it out and use it, you're welcome to do so.
You could say it's really cartoonish.
Come up here. It's much easier up here.
How did you do that?
You're saying you can't see?
Why don't you move your desk like on the ceiling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
It's
ceiling.
not that hard, Miss Carter.
It's not that hard to just screw my desk to the ceiling.
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
that
Miss
hard.
Carter, why don't you just work over there?
Gravity's overrated anyway.
You know what? I had to fight to get a projector when I first started here.
Oh.
They were not going to give me a projector. And I also had to fight to get this camera. They were not going to let me have a camera. So, if I was drawing this on the whiteboard, this would be way more frustrating. So you're welcome.
And who won the fight?
Sorry.
Obviously,
her,
she has it.
Yeah, obviously, which is like right.
Oh my god.
Bruh, you got a problem.
I'm sorry. I listened to that yesterday, actually like 2 weeks ago. And then
That's
I've
gonna
been
go
stuck
with
in my
January.
head since
Yes.
then.
Someone's trendy ones now.
Why you don't like her?
5 minutes to just repeat again.
Yeah.
She's
Literally.
annoying. She's very
I
disrespectful.
can't.
All your cousins are annoying.
You just saw it on TikTok.
Yes,
They
they
are.
are.
You can't stop.
They call
I
me
said
annoying.
silent. They called you Snapchat and then
Who's sending
Same thing.
Castaway Snapchat?
y'all.
Like, bruh.
Okay, really quick, all of this in here is very dark. So you can go ahead right now and just pop in a level 9.
And like,
Stop, please.
can you move your head just real quick?
Yours is so impressive compared to ours. Like, we have very.
Speak for yourself.
all
So
high
level 9 in the whole
contrast.
thing?
Can you put that away?
Yes, I will.
Or is it mine?
No, it's
Okay, I don't even know why it was out.
Yes, I don't know
Bruh.
either. Yes, I'm.
I can spell check.
I'm putting guys Spanish. I even have my schedule changed. I just need to figure out what classes I'm going to take.
I might switch out of Spanish.
I'm 100% switching on
I
that.
feel like I might as well just get my language credits done for the year if
I already have sign language, so.
I know, but I don't have sign language, so I don't mind Spanish that much. I just don't really like the work.
I always goof around in that class, so I never get anything done.
I have Thurgood in that class.
I have
And Carlos
Hebrew.
Lopez.
I have Hebrew in that
Do you have
class.
Huber?
Yeah.
What?
I have Briscoe.
I got.
Briscoe.
Costco.
Costco? You mean you have Costco in that class?
I have
What kind of
Thurgood.
laugh was
Briscoe.
that?
Briscoe's a spray on butter brand.
I have Lopez.
No, that's.
Crisco. Isn't it Crisco?
There's a non.
I think there is a Briscoe. I was gonna say no, but I think there is a
There is a
Briscoe.
Do you sit at the table you're supposed to
Permission
sit
to
at?
look
Crisco is.
Go ahead.
I don't either.
Crisco is
I
the
think
yellow
they
one.
gave us-
Briscoe
Actually, no,
is
I sit
like
at the
green.
table on the first. Thurgood doesn't.
What?
I don't. I sit
There's
at
a
the first table
Wow.
against the wall so they can see what I'm
Is that Hebrew?
He's doing German.
So Miss Carter,
So we all just
that
sit at the
space
table.
that you're
There's,
putting in
we
that
have
now,
no
is
people
it
taking
between
photos
the
in
neck and
class.
the hair?
Yes.
Buddy.
We're looking at right here.
I have Buddy.
That little curl.
Oh, okay.
If you want to come up and look at it, you can.
I might
Oh.
need
I kind of just play solitaire in that class. I don't really want to do the assignments.
Bruh.
I just take the test and
already
see
looked
Which
I
one?
mean, is that really how you do your work?
Biology?
Yeah.
I mean, what
No, I have
curriculum?
not.
Except the discussion ones.
I
I don't
It
think there
doesn't
is.
show I have a grade in that class yet.
You're wrong, Hall. We looked it up.
Have to do the discussion.
There is no Crisco.
Actually, no, that's
I thought there was. Maybe.
Maybe I don't know.
What's that
I didn't even
called? The
finish
effect
the
where
last
it's
term.
like
The discussion
different.
Mandela?
Through January.
Mandela effect. There you go.
Yeah, they switched the due date to January.
Okay, please focus, guys. We gotta get through this portrait.
Great. Maybe I should start working on that. Just a hunch.
Said maybe I should start doing work
Did you just say in a different universe you're happy?
on that.
I mean, it depends.
No.
That's very depressing.
It really just
That was
depends.
You know what's very
Like, do I need
depressing
a
to think
break
about?
from
If we
this?
lived to the
Do I
age,
need
we only
to
have
break
rent
from
and
this?
taxes on this land.
Also, and then
If we lived to the age, we only have rent.
Okay? Now, I, again, am left-handed, so I would prefer to start in this corner.
Are you handed?
She said that.
We're part of the W.
Has she?
If you choose to start over here, you are welcome to do so, but because I am right-handed and I'm the one demoing, you have to start where I start.
Wait, you're right-handed?
Pause.
Yes, you never know what I am. No, sometimes I am ambidextrous, but it's totally not by my own, like, will. I'll just pick something up and just start going, and I don't even realize it.
No, I'll pretend to be left-handed.
Whoa! You are using your left. Sorry. It's shocking that you're left-handed.
It's been 4 months.
Yeah.
And I've been demoing, like, at least
I don't pay attention.
half
here.
the class.
It's
Yeah.
Ray. It's Ray. It's why she always starts on the right side per paper because she's left-handed.
Bro, what the?
I started on it because I like it.
Okay,
Whoa.
I'm using my paper as a way to avoid smudging. So I'm going to put it right over her face because I'm really focusing right here. So I don't need the rest of it to show her face.
Wait a minute, Miss Carter's.
Oh my gosh. I talked about this last time. They're blue light glasses, and because I'm literally staring at this
You weren't
screen.
here last class.
Well, guys, spread the word. Spread the word.
And how you're wearing blue class every day.
Guys, did you hear Miss Carter's wearing blue light glasses?
I think that's what we choose to gossip about.
Oh my gosh.
In the newspaper.
Oh my gosh. I quit. I'm done. I'm walking out right now.
Miss Carter.
Peace out, peeps.
We all know you can't do that.
Later, nerd.
I can do that. And I absolutely would, except for I do enjoy this job.
What is it?
Leave.
That's what my dad says. He wants to just walk out. He can,
Why doesn't he?
because Major Workman is, like, I don't know.
As much as I love your dad, he feels like a grumpy old bear. Doesn't he?
He's actually really fun.
He is so funny. Like at the teacher PD day that we did, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he's really grumpy here.
Well,
We
he
need a
said
bad
that he's like, he just doesn't want to have fun at work, is what he said.
That's all I want to do is have fun at work.
He doesn't want to get attached to the kids that we're just gonna leave
He
him.
has been attached to so many of his kids. Freaking Sharky, he taught Sharky.
You did?
Okay, that I understand. Like getting attached to students is hard.
The school? Yes. Dude, I met
Didn't
Sharky
you know
way
this?
before anybody else did.
This is old news.
My only thought.
Yes.
This is why everybody calls him a super senior.
I call him dad.
Sharky looked like a teen.
I think that's a separate issue.
Issue.
He was in
I see.
Okay, if you haven't noticed right now, I am primarily focusing on where the darks are first. Okay?
I see what's happening.
I don't know, I just when I was really little. I remember him.
You guys are on one today. Can we like just take a chill pill?
You only told us to talk. Did you not?
You said to read the silence.
Yeah.
Are you working on your hair?
Yeah.
Okay. So, really quick, if I'm looking at my reference, I do have a dark line that is here. So I'm going to say this is about a 5 and this is a 3. So right under here where we put that line first, I'm going to come in with one layer of just as much value as I can put down first, just really lightly. Notice right now we're not focusing on like the different strands in her hair. We can always put that in later. I'm going to go back over it one more time. Yes, Williams?
Are we going up to the middle part of the table?
What? I'm confused.
Are we going all the way up to the middle part of the table?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes. Because that's where the side that we're focusing on for now. And then again with that top part, I'm going to go in even lighter with this. So I'm just barely putting my pencil on my paper. So you can clearly see the distinction in the value. So right in here on the curve, I'm going to come in with dark strokes that then fade. So if I zoom in really quick, okay,
I am honestly loving how this is coming out.
in between the hair, do you notice that I'm starting to bring in some like darker lines, just indicating the actual hair? Okay, with your blending stick, after you do that, you want to come in and just blend in patches, not the full thing. You want to take those streaks that you put in with your circles give you the best, cleanest value, but if you're going for texture, that's when you start breaking up how you do what type of shading that you're creating.
If there's room in the band, please do that's cool. If I can bring my brother.
I'm not going to CAP for the next 2 weeks because I have a
Because he doesn't feel like it.
program.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to take my blending stump now and I'm going to just come in up above
no, I haven't seen that class now.
and start to blend in the hair above that dark value that we just worked on.
You are
If you are chattering and you fall behind, I'm not going to feel bad for you because you are not listening.
we are listening. I haven't even said anything to you.
Right here, there are different levels of
It's gonna happen.
strands that turn dark and light. So like right in here, there's like 3 different sections of the hair. I'm going to try to create that by starting with only bringing in those darker shapes.
Because we can't eat at Target anymore.
Oh yeah, you guys can't go off campus today.
Yeah, because kids shoplifted.
Yeah.
No, they just straight up stole.
It's not just that. It's because 60% of you are coming late to class.
And not wearing your covers outside.
How do you expect us to go off campus?
They tried to pin it on me.
Drive back?
They tried to pin their shoplifting on me, which really annoyed me.
And how time?
Who did?
Roy Ball and Walton.
Hey, look.
No wonder Roy Ball has so many monsters in his locker.
Yes, it's because he stole them all.
Everyone knows.
How quickly would you rat them out if there was a $50 offer underneath?
Oh, I got
Immediately.
1 second.
I let them out for free because they tried to pin it on me.
Why aren't you ratting them out now?
Because they tried to pin it on me.
Why aren't you ratting them out now?
Walton already got in trouble.
Because they already know.
Yeah, they already know what's happening.
No, they don't, do they?
Yes.
Yes, at least Walton got in trouble. Or no, not Walton, Roy Ball.
Okay, so you see how I have created those 3 levels by just working with values. Okay? Once you get to this point,
Set higher standards, take from the IRS.
you want to start to continue blending.
I'm sorry.
That's fine with me. You're going to fall behind. I'm not going to feel bad. So
I'm doing just fine.
once I have those in, I'm going to come over all of that section of hair with just a very light level of value.
My face looks so dumb.
I think mine is like.
Have you seen how white Rudy's skin is?
Yes.
He took my place as the albino. I've escaped from the nicknames. Huh?
Okay?
White Rudy's?
From this point, you're going to take your blending stump.
Rudy the Rodriguez.
Rudy's like a ghost.
And if it is really dirty like mine, I'm already noticing that it's smudging where I don't want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and take the sharpener and just clean it up. You might have to clean yours multiple times.
Can I clean my nose, Curtis?
You're welcome to. Just do it over a trash can.
Oh my gosh, I am so proud of my hair.
Whoa.
Miss Carter, look how good my hair is turning out.
Yay! I like it.
You do my hair.
No, that's cheating.
I'm
Not cheating, it's
questioning
me
my
asking
hair
politely.
skills right now. It's okay.
That's called cheating.
Shut up,
You're
Al.
not trying if you're not cheating.
Please remember, this goes the same way as the ear. We do not want to lose depth in our object
Shut up.
by not adding in or leaving the white spots available.
Oh, I have.
So if you're losing where those highlights go, you need to make sure that you come back with your eraser and pull those back out.
I always get those mixed up. Is that how it
I'm ready for Thanksgiving.
This lady
I
has
just want to
really
eat
good
all
looking
the pie.
I have heard too much Christmas music over the weekend.
I haven't heard any Christmas
One of our
music.
Why do
neighbors
you
already
always
set up
listen to
their
Christmas
Christmas
music?
stuff.
Bro, our whole language are
Yes.
I did the
Rachel says
moon.
she like the kind of person that is obsessed with
Ooh, oh, I love the textures in there. Nice job, dude. That looks
Oh,
awesome.
my mom really likes Christmas too, but she has a rule: no putting up until Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving though,
every day.
Can you? I can't believe how like people put up their Christmas decorations the day after
Thanks,
Halloween.
but like the
What?
confusion.
there's a house here my mom's house that has all the Christmas. There's one that has like a little Santa sled thing on the front. It has everything. Like
Target and Walmart are already selling Christmas stuff.
They've been selling it since before Halloween.
Guys, Christmas stuff's out in September.
But it's so much.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, everybody's good.
The only thing I'm confused about is Kevin does not see the flaw in logic.
Oh, I saw it.
Are you sure?
Yes, because November's after September.
Wait, what?
We had to remind you last time.
Yeah, we
I'm
did.
not that good with months, man. You know this.
it's very sad. You're in 9th grade.
So I can't.
Dude, I don't even
I don't know the alphabet without singing it.
Oh, and that's
Yeah.
like I will be like, wait, what comes after J?
What comes
Yeah.
Then I will
after
be like, A.
What comes after R though?
They brainwashed us all.
Yo, she got it on the spot. You were like, wait.
Yeah.
Does my hair look good, Miss Carter?
What comes after T?
Hang on.
After T,
You. I'm actually
Yes.
not that stupid.
X, Y.
I'm not
That
smart
one's easy.
either.
I have the closer choice.
What comes before Z?
Why?
Why? Why you gotta ask
No,
these
I think
questions?
he's like
I'm just
21 to
making sure
22.
here, okay?
When only?
'Cause I'm easily at least 4 or 5 years older than him.
In order.
My dad calls him a student teacher. He's like, you're a student first and then you're a teacher.
Well, he's technically a long-term sub. So,
Oh, how?
That was clean.
With this
Wait, there's 26 letters?
Sharky was fighting
You're
Cheever
so
upstairs.
smart.
Did you not catch that?
It was hilarious.
Really?
Is it?
okay, I'm gonna start moving down the ear.
I haven't been told.
What is wrong with you? You should not be told.
What do you mean?
No, you're right.
It's not
but
26.
just-
You guys don't listen. It's not 26.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god, there's 26.
Then not.
Yeah, we
Right,
know.
this is why we have to be concerned for you.
So as I continue into the hair, I'm gonna start adding the little wisps that you see on the outside of her hair. Because when we're blocking in hair, we do not want it to look like a big old blob, okay? We don't want it to feel like it's a giant block of something on their head. It still needs to flow naturally. It still has wisps like all of our hair does, okay?
Oliver.
Carter, did you fix that sharpener?
Yes.
Yes. Don't you remember painstakingly helping me last time?
Wasn't that painful?
No, I remember I got a pencil started in a second.
7th
Need a
grade?
pencil sharpen. Or I have
If
one.
you want to get someone,
I ordered another
a
one.
really good gift,
I'll set it up somewhere else so we have at least 3.
Really small ones.
I want one.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here.
But we have more we could do.
I know, but I want to make sure that I get more of her face in along with the hair. So I'm gonna bring value down to match, and we're gonna go into the eye. It's 908. Right on top of her face, if you notice, what value
Is my
am I
hair
pointing
looking
to?
okay?
I don't know.
Michael,
Forehead?
Miss
One.
Carter.
Either a 2 or 3. Okay?
Is my hair looking
I recently
okay?
swapped my phone
Yes,
with
but you
military
need to
card.
come in and bring in your highlights because you've lost a lot of that.
Do I have enough highlights?
You got a minus?
Yeah.
I did those on accident.
So, I'm going to start by using the far side of the pencil. So, I'm going to be focusing more so here and less here. Okay? So, notice how far back my hand is on my pencil.
Just on the top corner of
Is it a hard or medium?
Yes. This is a medium. You'll want a medium to soft for this part. And I'm coming in just very lightly around the edge of her face. And I'll zoom out a little bit.
This is so fast.
I prefer the AM times because it literally just tells me the time.
You're a morning person.
And as I'm coming down, I am using circle motions, but they're just really wide. So we're going to come in and layer as much value over her face as we can, but it's got to be very, very light. So please focus on that.
Okay, how,
You want to go down to about her eyebrow.
how do I get this highlight?
Just let a little more light in. So basically, needed eraser. Just needed eraser line.
Can you use a shaky stuff to blend it?
See?
After you get the value in, yes. But focus on getting the value in first.
I did on that one.
Tell you, remember when you shook her head?
Make sure before using your stump that it is clean.
Yeah.
If you go in with a dirty one, even with as much as on mine, if you go in with just that much, it's going to make it so dark, you're not going to be able to come back from it. So from this point,
You're terrible.
with the clean side of my stump, I'm going to focus up on the hairline. And I'm doing the same thing, circle motions. Why do I have a lot of kids standing up? What's going on?
Trash.
Roa, you're not done with your sketches, are you?
I have one left, but I think I'll save that one for when I get home because it's halfway complete at home.
If you don't turn them in on Wednesday,
Oh, trust me, I'll have the last one left.
I am going to
It's actually the first time
make
I'm confident.
your life.
You'll see me after school.
These are sharp.
You heard me.
Is that better?
Because I don't like liars.
No, I mean, well, you see,
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, in general, I don't like liars.
I mean, I have given you multiple reasons to not believe me for the sketches. You're like,
As long as we're being honest with each other, I agree.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I will have the last one by Wednesday.
I expect it.
Alright.
He only said
Wait, is
half.
there 5 sketches or 6?
5.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Wait, there's 5? Okay, that's
Can you? Really?
You forgot.
stay after.
Okay, guys, I want you to notice something really important before I have you guys put your stuff away. Right here. Do you see the curve of her head?
Yeah.
Okay? Make sure you incorporate that on your drawing. So it's going to start right here at the edge of her eyebrow, and it's going to curve upwards towards her hairline, and then right down here towards her ear. Make sure that these are a curved distinctions, not straight. Because if you put in a straight line, what's going to happen to her face? It's going to be flat. We don't want it to be flat. So I'm going to put this over here.
How are you supposed to raise those like music? Like that.
You know what, Miss Carter?
What?
It doesn't matter what people say, okay?
Is that supposed to like tell my future, or are you warning me for something?
Is she gonna die in 4 days? Like,
Maybe.
Whoa.
hey, oh.
Yeah, well.
It's okay to be misunderstood.
It would not do that.
If you take your,
If you were in the ring, you could just put your TV over 24.
You know, as much as I appreciate your advice, Williams, I'm a little concerned.
That's true. Just watch. I just don't think that's true. I would hope I would last more than
They're not
30
gonna kill you.
Aren't you moving right now?
I don't want to die at 58.
We're still taking vacations.
Wait, what's happening?
Bro, you really just told me I'm gonna die at double my current age. That's a rim. I don't
The
like
one that like does the
As much as I don't like mine.
isn't the Supreme Court the court that like does the amendments and all that?
No.
What's
They don't make amendments.
What? No, they changed the amendments though.
It's the people.
No, that's so.
Miss Carter, do we
There's
have to
the-
take our certificates?
What's the big court? The big one that changes.
Have to do what?
That, like they take cases about different.
That's
Miss Carter, does this
Civics exam?
You have to take it to graduate.
They can change them a little bit.
Yeah, to take
Does
your
this look
civics.
no, that's a different register.
Yeah, even like everyone has
That's the
to.
legislature.
Miss
What
Carter,
do
does
they
this
do
look
about
correct?
the amendments?
Okay.
They do something.
Like,
Yes.
no.
Okay, I don't know what she's
They
talking
can
about.
Okay.
add
See if
amendments.
this file is constitutional or not.
No.
I know.
I